So what's you thinking, Matt?
All right, little darling. With Daisy and Silas taking the inside route, we've come back outside, and we're going to go along the bluff side here. We can stay in the shadows and get into that main part of the mine where the great hall now is, just around the edge over here.
There he is below me, Matthew Clarke. It is not too late to swoop from above and kill him and claim the bounty. And if I can save this Mr. Steamherr as well, more money for sure. There is just what I need, a wagon of hay. I shall perform my leap of faith and then jump out and kill him the way it should be done.
Okay, Goliath, we're ready.
Smokey, what are you doing here?
I'm moving the wagons and barrels and such onto the tracks like you told me to, Matt. Jeez.
But not this close to the mine, Smokey. It's dangerous. There could be guards.
I doubt that. If Mom and Dad's women and Jeannie were on it, nobody's around here.
Okay, just get going, Smokey, and be careful.
Now, a time to strike. A leap of faith.
Fine. No, Smokey, don't actually do what we tell you to do. No, Smokey, get on the train about to blow up, but don't do anything dangerous. No, Smokey, don't come along, but please do all the work and save everybody. It's all a bunch of horse food. Hey!
Hey, what was that?
Matt, someone just fell off that cliff.
He doesn't look good, Matt.
Let me take a look. Wow, that looks like one of Bill's gang, the one who escaped when we got Bill.
I got Bill, honey.
Yes, dear, you're right. You got him.
Look, Matt, he's trying to speak.
Who moves the hay? Not supposed to. I should have been a chef like a mama wanted.
Crazy Hawk, your men now have the vaccine, as delivered by that lone survivor of Bill's gang. We floated it onto your wagons. I have honored my part of the deal.
So now we can just sign these treaties and both walk away richer men, Stanley.
I can do nothing right now until I know Matt Clarke is dead or is in here.
You really think he will just walk in here? Is he crazy?
No, just stubborn. Matt Clarke! Speak of the devil. Once again, you are in the middle of my plans and creating turmoil. And yet, I progress. Delayed, but always progress. You work so hard and accomplish so little. What's that like for you, Marshal Clarke? As long as I put the villains behind bars, it's all worth it. And this time you are caught. Am I? Am I indeed, Mr. Clarke? Caught doing what? Poisoning the Cleveland tribe with anthrax to force them to sell you their land, the attempted murder of Ned to go, conspiring with the Kahat to start spreading opium and to start a war, hiring Bobby the Kid to commit murder as well as rob trains and destroy them for insurance fraud. Even that should get you some time in prison, if nothing else. All these ridiculous charges. You have no proof of any of it. I have your man Fredo in jail. And what will he testify to? That he was hired by a killer to rob trains? Hardly evidence against me. I've witnesses to your confessions here. Hearsay, our word against yours. I am a witness to what you have confessed to just now, and I am a judge, and I will see you hung this time, Steamherr, and to have my honor restored. You are just a silly, little, unimportant sumbish. I own politicians, judges, and more. You won't even get me in court.
Crazy Hawk has the proof.
And I would incriminate myself? You really are foolish, Daisy. You always were a stupid say-quoi.
Do not use that name, my shameful son. The only sequoia here is you.
Father, what are you doing here?
Do not name me father. I did not raise a betrayer to his people. I had a son, but he left and never came back. A sequoia filled with greed, murder, lies, even against his own people, came back in his stead. I have heard your words. I have heard Daisy's words.
She lies. She knows nothing.
Her words do not lie. Her eyes do not lie. And your presence and actions here do not lie. The crying of sick children in our camp do not lie. How could you?
Eyes that cross, you do not see the future, the wealth and the power our people could have. You sit in hovels forced upon us, and I see a way to turn those hovels into houses filled with all we need and more. I am part of the future, Father. You are the past. We must grow.
Even at the cost of our souls and our children. Those who die are just a coin to pay for your new world. We fought and lost to preserve our ways. Yet as long as we live and remember, then we have not been conquered or defeated.
I am sorry to interrupt this gripping family reunion, but we have a train to catch, and time is wasting.
You aren't going anywhere, Steamherr, except to jail. I have enough circumstantial evidence to arrest you right now.
I said I had a train to catch, Clarke. You don't think I didn't have a route planned? You and your friends, and to make it sweeter, you brought even more pawns to the table as I make my great castling move.
What are you talking about, Steamherr?
Naughton, come out and show these simpletons my checkmate. I've had Naughton and especially trained men holding back in side rooms waiting for you all to get here. And well, now that you're all here, we have a lot of guns on all of you.
All these people? You would kill all these people?
No, Mr. Clarke, you will decide. I and Crazy Hawk shall leave in my train here, and when we are cleared, you will be released.
Oh, you would just let us all go after we have witnessed what you've done and know what you have done?
Oh, Mr. Clarke, you would never find a jury to convict me. I have played the long game, and the table's mine. Content yourself with the fact that I'm going to let you live. Now, if you'll excuse me, Crazy Hawk and I must catch a train. I'm eager to ride my Lexington Steel. Matt, we can't just let him go. We can't trust him. We all know too much.
This is wrong. My cousin betrayed us. We have witnesses to all that was said, and yet he will get away with it all.
I will not risk anyone's life. I've risked my own, but sometimes the villain walks away. All right, Steamherr. We'll lower our guns. You walk away again.
As I always expect to. Come, Crazy Hawk, we have papers to sign on my train. And for the last time, Mr. Clarke, goodbye.
Oh, Matt, he is just driving away again.
Well, not a satisfactory ending. But perhaps he will make a mistake next time. Or I will make a bigger one. I just can't risk it. Matt, this is too easy. Steamherr is a vile villain. He is not letting this rest. Well, I'll just have to be ready next time. And there will be a next time.
There will be no next time, I am afraid.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that as soon as Steamherr's train is out of the blast range, I will push this plunger, and this room lined with dynamite will blow up, and we will all die in a horrible mining accident.
You wouldn't dare. You would die too.
Oh, but I can. It's what I was trained to do.
This is checkmate, Marshal Clarke.
Well, I never liked to brag, but I play a mean game of chess myself, and it's time to play my knight. Smokey!
Goliath, charge!
I'm on it, Smokey!
Ah, what?
Quick, grab him and get that plunger. We're on it, Marshal Clarke.
Quick! Someone cut the wires! Anyone got a knife?
You do realize you have Cleveland warriors around you. Of course we have a knife.
Quick, if we hurry, maybe we can stop him at the station. Dan, were you able to disable his trains at all?
Well, Matt, we were able to disable the locomotive to his luxury train, but we couldn't get near that big Lexington Steel. That thing's huge.
Well, there he goes again. We can't stop him.
I dare say. We are alive and all together, and we can at least try to hold him accountable somehow.
Oh, it just isn't right, Matt. It just is not right at all. Driver, get this train up to speed.
Sir, there seems to be wagons and all kinds of bits blocking up on the tracks.
Full steam! The Lexington Steel can plow through anything. Head back to Denver now.
I'm doing what I can, sir. I just can't believe he's gonna walk away from this again. I just can't touch him, it seems.
Sir, there really is a lot of debris on the tracks up ahead. I said plow through, you overpaid cab driver. Don't do it.
Well, Matt, on the bright side, we've all survived, and we didn't even blow up a train this time. Matt? Did we just...
Yes, Dan. We just blew up another loco.
Oh my goodness! Matt, what happened?
Madame Lot, Buck, Smokey, I thought you were just putting wagons and barrels out there. What else did you put on those tracks?
It was one of the last wagons we put out there, Marshal. It had crates filled with large bottles of water wrapped in blankets around them.
Now, Smokey, did any of those crates you were putting out there have anything written on them?
Well, it was hard to read, but it was N-I-T-R-O something.
Oh, heavens! It didn't say nitroglycerin, did it, young Smokey?
I guess. Was it wrong? Did I do something wrong again?
Not at all, Smokey. Not at all.
Well, that was quite an adventure. Personally, I would like to just settle down and get back to the simple business of running the Itchy Crush Club and raising little Column.
Yes, and I can go back to the quiet life of a small-town sheriff without any crime. I've had too much adventure the last couple of years.
Well, with the end of Stanley Steamherr and all his plots, we do seem to have that chance now. Hard to believe he was behind all these events the last several years.
When Crazy Hawk died with him, his friends turned over all the paperwork from the Kahat, as well as the letters between Crazy Hawk and Steamherr. Crazy Hawk has betrayed his people. Now Isaac Cross is chief again. Hopefully the tribe will recover.
We definitely have a quiet space here for sure. Time to rest and relax. But it was sad to see the Lexington Steel get blown up. That was a thing of engineering beauty. I really wanted to ride that myself.
Yes, Diesel Dan, a quiet time for us all. Time to focus on the simpler things in life.
With Steamherr gone, I think it will be quiet. But there's one thing for sure. Whenever we lose such a force, it leaves a power vacuum for many ambitious folk to step in.
Speaking of quiet, Mr. Abe, Miss Trudy, where's Smokey? It's not like him to not be here sneaking around.
Oh, that is a great question, May, and an even better answer to it. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, Abe is punishing for his antics und sass.
Yep, he has to clean out the Itchy Crotch stable all by himself.
This sucks. It's all a bunch of horse poop.
And here's a bunch more, Smokey.
You know, you're a dick sometimes, Goliath.
All right, one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, I get my few seconds of screen time to end this series. Now, to entertain you all one last time, we have brought back at great expense paid with a specially commissioned new song by all his friends. So, to perform his new song, The Ballad of Lil and Matt Clarke, here's the one, the only, the cowpoke crooner himself, Rusty Twanger! Thank you, everyone. It's great to be here. I wasn't sure I was going to be included in this series. But I've been asked to write a song, and I'd like to dedicate this to our hero and his lady. And I call this song The Ballad of Lil and Matt Clarke. I hope you enjoy it. Standing at the station in Big Gulch, wondering how his life brought him here. You know they gave him a badge, doubted he'd ever last. He's now the one and only sane person here. Hell, he knows it ain't easy. He knows how hard it can be. The way things are going, he'll probably die in Series 3. Sitting in the filthy glass saloon, the singer there catches his fancy. Her name was McGill, and she called herself Lil, but the stupid crowd kept calling her Nancy. Hell, you know it ain't easy. He knows how hard it can be. The way things are going, he'll probably die in Series 3. First came Bobby's gang for the mama. Then came the opium peddling Kahat. Train robbing elves, a demon Krampus from hell. Only Matt and friends could follow this plot. Hell, he knows it ain't easy. He knows how hard it can be. The way things are going, he won't survive past season 3. Wondering when he's ever gonna find some rest while trying to keep his sanity. Then Diesel Dan said, "Oh Matt, look ahead. I think we just blew up another logo." Yep. The Four Finger Gang's holding up logos, and Cougar's holding up Nellie's pass. Yet Steamherr's the man who's behind all these plans. If Matt can only prove he's guilty at last, hell, he knows it ain't easy. He knows how hard it can be. The way things are going, he won't survive past season 3. Matt and Lil still love it in Big Gulch, and their family roots here they'll plant. We would drink them a toast and wish them the most, but Smokey has to finish his rant. Hell, he knows it ain't easy. He knows how hard it can be. But you should have all known that Matt would win in Series 3. And with this song over, somebody better pay me. I ain't kidding either. I expect to be paid for this shit. Make me wait all this time when I could have been here. Well, I may be sitting in jail, but that's a lot better than the rest of the gang. All in all, Fredo, this has not worked out bad for me. Nobody knows I cooperated with the police. Nobody knows what all I did as a member of the gang. This is not bad.
Fredo.
What?
Fredo Bagino.
Who's that?
You're mine now.
No! No! No!
You cannot escape.
No! Leave Fredo alone! No! No! No!